How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How's it going? They got you here too, huh?
Nice to meet you,
Yeah, nice to see you.
No, it's nice to be here.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to talk about.
Today, we're going to be talking about holiday gifting.
Ooh. I love the holidays. Oh my gosh, yeah.
When I was young, you know, I'm a first grandchild, so I was spoiled, and I'm an 80s and 90s kid. So when I was growing up, I was into like the Star Wars, you know, the He-Man and all that. So hey, mom, grandma, give me the Star Wars. So like, you know what I mean? So those first gifts of getting like Star Wars and all that, those were my favorite gifts when I was a kid.
I remember I really wanted a Razor scooter. Like when the Razor scooters came out and they were like $120, like something crazy expensive, especially back then. And I was just going on like to my parents about how I really wanted a scooter, and then I got it for Christmas. And so then I lived in an apartment building at the time, and there was like the staircase area, and then there was a pool, but basically like you could do figure eights around just like the courtyard area, and I was patineta, like going and like jumping up, and I thought it was like the coolest because I could jump off like this little tiny crack in the floor or whatever.
My little niece, she's great. She loves gifts, man. So at first I was like getting her Barbies. You know, I thought she was gonna be a Barbie girl, you know what I mean? But no, she's into Spider-Man. Now what? Spider-Man. And so every year I gotta give her something Spider-Man. That's all she wants. She wants to wear a uniform. She wants to put the mask on, hop around, throw the webs. Spider-Man. So and then recently, a couple years ago, my sister had twins. And then little girls, so man, I'm spoiling them too, man. It's the greatest love to give gifts to little kids. You know what I mean? So that's what's up.
Dang, I wish I had nephews and nieces. It's just me and my sister, and she's younger than me, and none of us have kids, so nothing there. But I would have to say that I think my favorite person to probably shop for and give a gift to is my sister, just because it's so fun. Like I feel like I know her likes, her dislikes. I had to give her Christmas gift in advance this year because she saw the package come in, and I didn't know what my living situation was gonna be like, so I had it shipped to my parents. And I was like, okay, just make sure you grab it. Don't look at the sender. And she was like, oh, well, that's kind of too late. And so she knew what it was. And so I gave it to her in advance, and she's super happy.
It's always a little selfish to give a gift, I think, because I want the reaction.
Yes.
I'm like, ooh, you're gonna love this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna like love you loving it. And then if they don't, that's when I'm like, oh, do you know how much time I put into that? Like I thought about that really hard.
I know, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Say it, say thank you. Like I need it.
Well, for me, the hardest person is my mom, because I have to make sure it's always, you know, whatever it is, it's gonna be a special gift every year.
I was gonna say that too. I was thinking my mom would be the hardest person to give something to. Not that because, you know, she won't appreciate it or she'll be like, oh, you only got me this or anything like that, but it's like, it's your mom and you always want to give your mom the best, you know what I mean?
Who I least like giving gifts to is my mother. She's so picky. And she doesn't let you know that she doesn't like something. She'll be like, okay, thanks. You're like, Mom, just say you don't like it. Like, you're never gonna use, I'm sorry that I thought you were gonna like that purse, you don't like it, just tell me. And she's like, está bien. Yeah. And then she just like puts it aside.
Well, for me, the gift giver was Santa Claus.
I don't have any memory of it being ever Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus is gifting you gifts. So it was either Los Tres Reyes Magos or Mom.
We're crazy, we get everybody gifts. Everybody gets, I think we tried one year to do like a Secret Santa or, yeah, it didn't work out. It just did not work out.
When it's our turn to like call out like the individuals, whoever we received, we first
talk about them, and then if like nobody guesses like who it is, then at the end it's like, okay, well I got this person, but like if it's, let's say I got you, I'll be like, so this person is really, really talented. I just met her this year, and like blah 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 whatever. And then if nobody guesses, it's just like, well I got Geneva, and like that was
so
it.
sweet.
Yeah, it's so nice.
You guys are so nice to each other.
And then we get to like have that exchange with like, you know, this person, and they tell us, just like that little moment is so nice. Listen, so I tried the whole in advance system this year, and clearly it did not work well. So definitely last minute.
I'm one of those people that leaves everything to the last minute. I procrastinate. Yeah, I feel like I'm the one, you know, at Best Buy, at whatever store shopping last minute, and worried that I won't find what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but I can't physically shop. I refuse to actually go. Like you said, there's too many people out, especially here in Los Angeles, like paying for parking, you're in a random garage, or you're on the street somewhere. Like, it's just not, it's not like a zen thing to do. So I try to get it done early.
The gift of life.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to be here.
It was so hopeful and then it got so dark. Thanks, Mom, for birthing me. I didn't ask for it.
My greatest gift, I didn't know my greatest gift till I was older. I didn't realize I had my great-great-grandmother, right? You know, when I was a kid. And every Christmas, she'd give me $1 out of her purse. So, come here, mijo, and she pulls out $1, gives me that. At the time, I didn't know it, but growing up, those are the greatest gifts, right? Because, like, you know, you miss those, you cherish those moments. So, yeah, that's the greatest gifts I ever had.
Oh my God, I do know. I might start crying. Oh, I know exactly what it is. So, a couple years ago, my grandmother passed away from cancer, and I was living in Montreal at the time because I was doing my junior year there, and I wasn't around to watch her pass away. Which I feel very lucky for because I don't think that I emotionally could have handled it. But we Skyped a lot. At the time it was Skype, it was on Zoom. It was Skype. And she knew, it's almost like she knew when she was going to pass away, and it was right before Christmas. And one of the last things that we did together is we sang this song called Muñequita Linda that my grandmother used to sing to us all the time. So like one of the last things we did was sing that song together on Skype, and then shortly, like I think like 3 or 4 days after she passed away. And so I came home, and it was a really, like, we had to do her funeral, and which really was just like a celebration of life. It was really beautiful. We all sang Muñequita Linda again because everybody knew that song. And then Christmas came around, and we were all opening our gifts, and my mom's like, well, there's a gift for everybody from your grandmother. My gift was, one, a perfume that I really wanted. Like, in her death, she already knew that I wanted perfume, but it was also this little recording of her singing Muñequita Linda. Yeah, so that was like, that's like the best gift I ever got. And it was like when my grandmother wasn't even, she was thinking, you know, so far ahead about what she could leave us with. And yeah, we all have like little trinkets of her like that. So it's really nice. Yeah.
Dang, I can't top that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Are you more of a gift giver or a gift receiver?
I like to give them
Yeah, I
because
like
it's
to
like
give
fun
gifts.
to pick them out.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a giver.
I would say both. I'm both of a gift giver and a gift receiver.
What's the best gift that you've ever gotten?
I got a lot of good gifts. I mean, some sports tickets, some sporting events tickets. I got to go to a Laker Cleveland game on Christmas Day before, so that was pretty awesome.
My first acoustic guitar.
What is the weirdest gift that you have ever gotten?
The weirdest gift I received was a book on taxidermied pets.
One time I got in a white elephant. It was a Barbie and it had no hair or clothes, just a naked Barbie.
Yeah, a whole picture book of like taxidermy foxes, bunnies, little hats on little mouses. It was nice.
That is
Nice
a
and
weird
weird.
gift. That's a weird one.
Take two, Mark.
So what I got from the stories of the gift giving today was you could basically have the same stories that someone else has.
One takeaway that I got from today was to cherish the moments you have with your family.
My 10-second takeaway is that I definitely need to get started on my holiday shopping this year, much sooner than before. And also, I cannot have any expectations on how people are gonna react when you give them a gift.
So I've definitely learned that my family is a little bit crazy, but we love each other a lot. And that I want to take a little bit of what Jess does with her family and implement the talking nice about somebody before you give them a gift.
Hey, Me Too Familia, this is Mike, the director for this episode of Latinos Talk. I learned that one, Santa Claus gotta step up his game because Tres Magos are out there hustling, giving presents to every little boy and girl. But also I learned that giving is much better than getting, but getting is also pretty good. Let's go ahead and keep the conversation going in the comments down below. Tell us best gift you got, worst gift you got. We wanna hear all of it. And happy holidays from all of us at Me Too.